take up a new chapter from our English grammar. That is called punctuation. The topic of today's lecture is punctuation. So what is punctuation? In English language, we have some system of symbols and signs known as punctuation. For example, if I am saying my name is Sunita, I am 16 years old and I go to the market, and it may influence if I speak. So you will not understand what I want to say. So I have to pause. I have to take some pause sometimes after one sentence. When my sentence is complete, I have to stop, and after some pause I have to speak a new sentence. For example, here you can see full stop. Okay, so the English language has a system of symbols and signs known as punctuation. So in English language we have some signs we have to use in our when we will write anything in English, or when we will speak. जब भी हम बोलते हैं, we have to use some symbols, signs, that is called punctuation. So why do we need punctuation? Why do we need punctuation? Punctuation shows us how to structure sentences, how to make sentences, how can we form sentences, and how each sentence should be read. So that's why we need punctuation marks. So today we will learn about some signs of punctuation. So students, the first punctuation mark I am taking, that is full stop. Full stop. Full stop we use at the end of a sentence. It marks the end of a sentence. For example, I am writing some sentences like my name is Amit. I am 5 years old. My name is Amit. Here, first sentence ends. So we put full stop here. My name is Amit, and we will take pause. I will take pause here. थोड़ी देर के लिए हम रुकेंगे, so that I can start a new sentence and you can understand it very well. I am 5 years old. Here also the sentence is end. So in the last sentence I put a full stop here. So students, where we put full stop? When the first sentence is end and we will start a new sentence. Here in between two sentences we will put full stop here. हमारा एक सेंटेंस यहाँ पे फिनिश हो गया है, and I am going to start a new sentence. I am 5 years old. Full stop. So this is a very important punctuation mark in English. Now the next punctuation mark is comma. You can see the symbol of comma here. Comma. Comma indicates a natural pause in a sentence. जब हम फ्लुएंटली कुछ बोलते हैं तो कहीं पर हमें रुकना होता है, पॉज देना होता है, where we use comma. For example, we use commas to separate words, phrases or clause in a sentence. For example, they are traveling to Delhi, Mumbai and Goa. Second, she bought a red dress, yellow jacket and a pair of shoes. You can see here I use comma here, Delhi and Mumbai. दोनों states के बीच में वहाँ पे मैंने I use comma there to separate states. They are traveling to Delhi, Mumbai and Goa. So a small pause I give here so that you can understand this sentence properly. I use comma here. I use comma to separate words here. She bought a red dress. I separate this item here with the uses of comma. She bought a red dress, a yellow jacket, and a pair of shoes. Okay, students. Now, quotation marks. What are quotation marks? Quotation marks are or inverted commas are of two types: single quotation marks and double quotation marks. We use double quotation marks for a quotation that is spoken by someone. And we use quotation marks like this when we start the dialogue, when we start the quotation, and at the end of the spoken word. And we have to use full stop or comma whenever we write these quotation marks or these quotation marks sentence. For example, I am quite busy right now. Said P. Okay. So students, see here. The quotation mark starts from here. So we put quotation mark here. I am quite busy right now, and here spoken word is end. So we will put a quotation mark here, comma, because we have to take some pause here, and after sentence complete we will put full stop here. So these inverted commas in between the dialogues we have to put. For some more example are here. For example, I have borrowed an interesting book from Sonu, said Priya. Okay, so students, this dialogue, spoken words are begin from here. So we put inverted commas here. Inverted commas, it means quotation marks, double quotation mark. Okay, I have borrowed an interesting book from Sonu. Here the dialogue ends, so we completed this inverted comma here, and then said Priya, full stop. So this is quotation marks example. Now students, we will see the use of single quotation mark, where we can use the single quotation mark. So we use single quotation for titles of films, poems, books, short stories, etc. We use a single quotation mark in the title of films, poems, books, short stories, etc. For example, my favorite play is Macbeth by William Shakespeare. Okay, so my favorite play is Macbeth by William Shakespeare. Here, a very famous play of William Shakespeare, Macbeth, is written. So this is the name of a book. So I use single quotation mark here. My favorite play is Macbeth by William Shakespeare. Next example is film Avatar. Have you watched film Avatar? Here one movie's name is here Avatar. So I use single quotation mark here. So keep in mind, whenever the titles of films, poem, book, short stories are there we use single quotation marks. Students, I hope you understood today's lecture. In this lecture we have covered some punctuation marks like full stop, comma, and quotation marks, where we can use single quotation marks and double quotation marks, and where we can use commas and full stop. In our next lecture, we will learn about some more punctuation marks. Thank you and have a nice day.